Hey, so I'm Tom. I have a ton of Pokemon cards, and I like sorting them. Keeps me calm, keeps the brain going, and it's honestly very calming. So I have a bunch of bulk I like to sort. And when I thought, how shall I sort my Pokemon cards today? It's like, why not rank all 1025 Pokemon? And in total, 1296 because of all their different Megas, Gigantamax forms, etc. Very fun. I usually don't post to YouTube as I despise editing, and I usually only stream over at twitch.tv/TomVLive. Highly recommend you check me out in the description. I'm going to, and I've said this before, try to upload sometimes, but realistically, I'm not going to upload. So do make sure to follow that Twitch. Anyway, don't like the stall, so let's just get straight into it. All right, I'm going to upset a lot of people today, and I can't wait. First of all, we've got number 0001 Bulbasaur. He is, in my opinion, the best starter out of all the starters for Generation 1. I feel like this little guy is creative. Ivysaur, sprouted, nothing much changed. B tier, it's just like you're gonna see this with a lot. I don't like a lot of the second evolutions. They're also, in my opinion, by far the least memorable. Venusaur, I like him. I mean, big, bulky. It does show the world that he's a tank. Again, not much going for him though. I think the same thing for Mega Venusaur, same thing, and then this monstrosity. No, I don't want no D tier. Charmander, B tier. Like Charmander, funny guy. Salamander, Charmander, pretty fun. And then we get you. You got a horn and made him redder. On the other hand, though, Charizard, very cool. I think this is honestly what everyone as a kid was like, oh my god, so cool. Same thing for X, but the Y Mega, no. You look so goofy. No. Gigantamax honestly looks pretty cool, but I feel like they did too much with all that. Squirtle, same thing as Charmander. Cool, but he's just a third word turtle. Why the wings? And you'll never see those wings or whatever they are ever again. Blastoise is very cool though. He'll get an A tier, but I just don't understand, the connection. I believe Mega Blastoise is my first S tier. I feel like they did exactly what they should have with Blastoise. Just gave him a bigger fucking cannon. Love it. I know I just used it to say that bigger flower doesn't mean better, but like, come on, a flower versus a cannon. I've played a bunch of rock, paper, scissors, and I'm sure cannon would be flower. Same can't be said. No. Just no. Caterpie, C tier. Perfect C tier Pokemon. Average. Isn't necessarily that memorable, but it is a good Pokemon. You need filler Pokemon for a Dex. Metapod, I hate the amount of times when I didn't understand Pokemon yet, and this guy would spam hard, and I would tackle into him until I was done. Not so great. Butterfree, I like. Not the best, but Gigantamax Butterfree, pretty good. Weedle, I don't like being poisoned. Kakuna, same thing. Beedrill, disappointing. And Mega Beedrill is honestly better. I do think that Beedrill just doesn't look menacing. He isn't menacing, to be fair, in the games, but like, it's a B Pokemon. Come on. At least with Mega Beedrill, I feel like they did much better. I'm going to shock everyone and say this. I think the Pidgey line is bad. I don't like any of them, nor the Mega. The Mega is just like Goku something. Wow. This, no. I don't like the Pidgey line. It might be hatred from deep within me. Dodrio clears. Rattata. I like Rattata. I think his name, great. A load on Rattata. You just made him black and pointier. No. Raticate, not a big fan either. A load on Raticate just gained weight. No. Spearow. Spearow is a nice B tier bird, but then they ruined fair. I'm so sorry, but like, no. Ekans, he looks like a pile of shit. Arbok, I feel like he's decent. I like the face on it, even though it doesn't look that menacing. I do like that they use the reverse thing, but they're just not that good Pokemon, in my opinion. Pikachu, I mean, everyone who's watched the anime, I can't put him in S tier. It's not an S tier Pokemon, but it is it's just like, if you've watched that anime, you need at least to have some bond to Pikachu. Chonkachu, S tier. Don't care what anyone says. Berate me. C tier, Raichu. Honestly, Raichu was just there to have Pikachu make better stats, in my opinion, but no one cared about Raichu. especially because Ash didn't evolve his. So you've got the Megas X and Y. I do feel like they're decent. I honestly like what they did with him. They're not the best Megas to come out of ZA, but they're also by far not the worst. Alolan, I like you a lot. This is everything that was wrong with Raichu, and you made him cool. You made him psychic and surf on his own tail. That's sick. Sandshrew, honestly, when I first saw Sandslash, I was pretty cooled out. I don't particularly like Sandshrew, but come on. Alolan Sandshrew just looks like he wears the helmet Petr Cech wore during him playing goalkeeper because his head isn't well protected. Sandslash, cool. A tier. Alolan Sandslash, a little less cool. Still cool though. B tier. Nidorina, honestly the worst out of the two, but still a decent Pokemon. C tier. Nidorina, the... I don't know why they gave Nidoqueen titties D. Nidoran, also C. Nidorino, also D. And Nidoking is A. I mean, they saved that line with Nidoking. I'm so sorry if you like Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, but nah. Clefairy, C tier. Clefable, D tier. Went from cute to severely autistic. No. And then you kind of tried going the cute path again. Doesn't work out for me though. Although Mega Clefable is better. Vulpix. I know someone that I trade Pokemon cards with who really likes Vulpix. Vulpix is a B tier Pokemon. I like it. You are adorable. A tier. This is the exact way they should have made most region. It's just more adorable in my opinion. Ninetales, very cool Pokemon. B tier. And same thing for Alolan. That is Alolan though. I'm not stupid, right? Now I'm contemplating if it is. Doesn't matter. We got Jigglypuff up next. Jigglypuff, great. Also in Smash Bros. Gets bonus points from me. I'm not good at it, but I like the game. Same thing, Wigglytuff. No. Actually, I'll put Wigglytuff in C, and that's because tears, man. Mystery Dungeon. Explorers of Sky. Oh. Zubat, A tier. Golbat, B tier. I like Zubat and Golbat, but that's just because Crobat is probably my top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time. Yeah. I am someone who grew up with Gen 4 a lot. I've played most of the other games growing up later as well, but I grew up with Heart Gold and Platinum, and I am very biased, as you might be able to tell throughout some of this. But yeah, I do think Golbat is just a little bit worse than Zubat. I feel like he's the awkward middle child that just isn't as cool as the other two. Oddish, C tier. Gloom, I hate it. I hate that he just... I don't know what that is called in English, but nope. Vileplume, honestly, pretty cool. It's like a fedora you tip and you only see one. Pretty cool. Paras Effect Spore. Parasect Effect Spore, need I say more? Venonat, don't really care. Neither for Venomoth. Diglett, C tier. Nah, B. Diglett is pretty cool. You gave him a strand of hair. Dugtrio, also pretty cool. Yeah, but honestly, the strand of hair wasn't it, but then to give them full flowing locks, that's where you'll get me. Honestly. Meowth, C tier. Hello, Meowth. D, I hate you. You shouldn't have existed. You're pretty cool. You shouldn't have existed. You can stay. I do think it's funny they made him long. I don't know why though. I'm sure there's a reason. A Japanese reason, like a yokai or something. Don't understand it. Persian, just worse in every single way. You should have your own tier for just I never want to see you again. Yeah. Whew. I'm on a roll. Soon you're not gonna be able to see the Pokemon anymore. So next we have got the Psyduck. And Psyduck, we are going to be putting in A tier. Lovely little guy. Golduck, C. Bro fell off. They're talking about glow ups. He didn't get one. Then we have Mankey. Pretty good. Although I don't get the pig monkey, it's a pretty cool Pokemon. Primeape, same thing. Anger issues are cool. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Growlithe, B. Very respectable, above average Pokemon. You are adorable. I also have the Pokemon card, the Hisuian Growlithe. where like he looks up at adorable. Adorable. Arcanine, very cool, A tier. And then I honestly don't like Hisuian Arcanine as much as normal Arcanine, even though I like Hisuian Growlithe much better than normal Growlithe. So now we've got Poliwhirl. Love him. Poliwhirl, slightly worse. Poliwrath also just doesn't do Poliwhirl justice, in my opinion. We've got Abra. Abra is pretty cool. We are going to be putting Abra in C tier though, because the amount of times I've tried to catch him in Sinnoh and he used teleport and didn't understand as a kid what I had to do, and it pissed me off, and I wanted to know what to do, and when I just had to throw a Pokeball at him and get lucky. Yeah. Kadabra, he got a spoon, hell yeah. And now he has 2 spoons. Alakazam is sick. Mega Alakazam, yeah, but 5 spoons is overkill. I do not like Mega Alakazam as much as some people maybe. Machop. Machop is great. I like Machop. Like Machoke. Love Machamp. These 3 are honestly so cool in my opinion. They're so cool. But I am noticing that my display capture isn't big enough to show you guys at all. So, technical difficulties. I'll be right back. Okay, let's go. We got Mega Machamp. Very, very cool. Or not Mega, Gigantamax. Oh, man. When I played through Sword and Shield, I didn't use this guy, and I regret it. I really do. He looks so sick. We've got Bellsprout. Bellsprout, C tier. Not the biggest fan. Weepinbell. Weepinbell is going to go in D tier. Victory Bell is in C tier again. And the Sack of Poison, or whatever you are, acid for D tier. I don't like this Mega. I don't like this Mega. I know some people, not many though, have come around to like it more than they thought at first. I'm not a fan. Tentacool, very cool. B tier. Tentacruel, even cooler. A tier. Love this guy growing up in Sinnoh. Oh. Geodude. I honestly thought Geodude was the best Pokemon when I discovered Magnitude as a kid. For that reason alone, well, it might have not been Geodude. I think Geodude does learn Magnitude though, but A tier. I don't like the remakes. Graveler, a little less cool. He just got a rounder. I do really like the Alolan more than the normal, or as much as the normal, just because they lay the his focus more on the rolling, which I like. Golem, very cool, honestly. Alolan Golem, they gave him a mustache for that he passes, or well, they gave him hair. Ponyta. So the tough thing is, I chose Infernape as a kid. I'm gonna say B tier. It was the only other option in Sinnoh if you played Platinum, or not Platinum, Pearl, which I played before I played Platinum. Or well, I didn't complete Platinum because I sucked back then. I got back to it later when I understood Pokemon a bit better. But this was the only option after Infernape you had as a fire type in Pearl or Diamond, which depressing, really. Really depressed. Well, you could have actually had Magmar if you had right game. I'm not sure if it's Diamond or Pearl, but it's just disappointing. Here we have Unicorn now. Okay, so colors, don't mind them. I think it's a pretty cool Pokemon. Rapidash, A tier, and you are going to go into B tier. I'm gonna say Alolan for a lot of these, even though they might not be Alolan, and I'm so sorry for that, but I'm not gonna change it. Slowpoke! Well, this is Galarian Slowpoke, I know. Slowpoke, A tier. We like Slowpoke. Slowpoke, great. Slowpoke, one of the goats. Alolan, or well, no, this is Galarian No. No, just no. Piss yellow added to the pink? No. I love Slowbro. I think Mega Slowbro is very cool. Just the fact that he goes from not eaten to half eaten to nearly completely digested. Very cool. Here we've got the Galarian Slowbro. Pretty cool. Don't get why he's on his hand, but he's better at least than the piss yellow one. Magnemite, very cool. Magneton, I was disappointed. And I'll get into Magnezone later because that one's great. Farfetch'd, never understood his niche. I'm sure some people like him. I didn't. Surfetch'd looks cool, but other than that, I'm not a big fan. Doduo A tier, Dodrio A tier, the better birds in Gen 1. Onyx A tier, thought this guy was sick. Absolutely sick. You could also catch him in Sinnoh, even though he had lower chance, and I wasn't very patient as a kid. I might have not used them, but very cool nonetheless. Seal D, it's a cute Pokemon, but he's literally named Seal, guys. Come on, like Dugong, I'll give you a C, but like nothing really changed. You lost your big beak and you got a little bit of a different tail and wings, but nah. Grimer B. Grimer is pretty good. Alolan, you gave him teeth with trash, pretty funny, not my style. Muck C. And then you are actually cooler. I like Alolan Muck. So Alolan Muck goes into B. Shelder. Shelder, not that interesting in my opinion. Not terrible though. C. Cloyster, on the other hand, pretty cool. B or A. I'm gonna say B. Ghastly, I didn't really care for as a kid. C. Haunter, same thing. Gengar, I didn't care for as a kid, and I think he's a cool Pokemon, but I still don't really care for Gengar. I'm so sorry for all the Gengar stands out there, but eh. Mega Gengar though, that's where it's at. That's like the peak of Gengar. That's where Gengar does absolutely amazing. Same thing for Gigantamax Gengar. Sorry, but that's just such a sick concept. I think Gengar himself is a little lacking though. Drowsy D tier, Hypno D tier, creepy. Yes, fucking creep. Hate you. Krabby. Krabby goes into same thing for Seal. C. Kingler is at least pretty cool. He'll go into C as well. But yeah, it's like I don't like the Pokemon that I just renamed. And Gen 1 has a few of those, even though, yeah. Gigantamax Kingler also in C. Not like I don't hate him, but it's just like not a fan to be honest. I also didn't even know he had a Gigantamax form. I'm gonna be so honest. Kind of forgettable in my opinion. Voltorb. I like that it is a Pokeball that is just very quick and frail. I like that they actually made Hisuian versions of these. I think Electrode, I'm disappointed. It no longer looks like a Pokeball, and now he has brows. Sick. Same thing for Electrode. Hisui. Execute. Amazing. B tier. Alolan or Executor. Pretty good. Alolan Executor is an S tier Pokemon. I'm so longer neck. That's sick, man. Honestly, and one of his attacks where he just like swooshes his neck down. Chef's kiss. Cubone, very sad backstory. I don't feel like Pokemon puts a respect on Cubone's name. He goes into A tier for me. Marowak, on the other hand, though, no, I'm sorry. C. Alola Marowak, cooler, but still no, I'm so sorry. And we've got Hitmonlee. I like that they're named after, supposedly, Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. B tier, both for that, but I was never really into fighting or fight sport. Lickitung, C tier. He's goofy, but not my style. Coughing and wheezing if sword names, I'll give him C for that. Although I'm not the biggest fan. I love Galarian wheezing. The mustache to the. It like really shows the industrial evolution. I think it's great. I think it's amazing. Rhyhorn, C. Rhydon, D. You just look so goofy. Chansey, B. Like it. It fosters its eggs. Also, if you go to the forest in Sinnoh, your very first forest, Eterna Forest, where you get helped and you get a partner as Chansey, it's just going to use soft boiled on you and both themselves. Oh, they couldn't have chosen a better partner Pokemon. I actually really like that partner session where you had that Chansey with you. Tangela, B tier, very cool Pokemon. Kangaskhan, A tier, lovely Pokemon. That's Mega Kangaskhan, actually. I don't know where they were swapped. Well, they were both going into A anyway, so it's okay. I'm gonna have to scroll down now because I can't even, like, how do I pin images? Oh. Oh, that's so, I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Thank you. I should have known that earlier, I think, but Horsey. Horsey is a C tier Pokemon. Drado, B tier. I do genuinely like what they did, and I do really like Kingdra as well, although that's not part of Generation 1. Goldeen, D. Incredibly forgettable, in my opinion. Why did Goldeen get placed back? Same thing goes for Seeking. I'm so sorry. Star you, B. Star me, B. I love my first shiny in ZA was a Staryu that I found after beating, like, just in the water around where you fight the Mega Starmie to get his stone. I literally found a shiny right after that. That was my second shiny actually. Pidgey was my first, but yeah, I like him, man. I don't know. I get the hate, but like, I do feel like he's grown on a lot of people. He's goofy. He's fun. Mr. Mime, C tier. I think this is Galarian Mr. Mime. D tier. No, don't like you. Cypher. I think Cypher is very cool. 8 tier. Jinx. Hate you. Don't know why they put you in there. Electabuzz, A, it's the better of the other one. Magmar is still good, but Electabuzz is better. I'm sorry. Pinsir is going into B tier for me. I don't like the teeth, especially when I started playing the 3D games and you could see his teeth moving constantly, or like during attacks or when you like scream. Nah, not for me. I do not think they hit. I do genuinely think that Mega Pinsir is worse though. I'm not a fan. Tauros, pretty cool. B tier. Not anything special though. I do really like the combat breeds. They're still gonna go into B. I was about to say maybe put them in A, but they just became black with a couple of different accents. Magikarp, he has a crown. I mean, I think everyone as a kid experienced the scam. The scam, $500 Poké Dollars for a Magikarp. Still a funny little guy though. Gyarados is overused. I'm so sorry, but the only Pokemon that's been in every generation is Magikarp and Gyarados. I think Gyarados is fun, but after the first time of using him, eh. Mega Gyarados is worse in every single way. Nope. Lapras, A tier, great Pokemon. I love Gigantamax Lapras as well, like the songs for like Paris song, for example. Mwah, Chef's Kiss, lovely. Ditto. I know why he's in the game. I'm not a fan though. D tier. Oh, like I said, I'm gonna make so many people upset. Eevee. Eevee's pretty cute. A tier. Gigantamax Eevee, also A tier. Amazing. Bigger fluff, more floof. Vaporeon, C tier. Jolteon, A tier. Flareon, D tier. Everyone, I believe, has accents. I mean, the only thing that Flareon's going for it is a tail that looks like fire, but Flareon is one of the worst evolution in my point. I do genuinely like Leafeon and Glaceon more. Again, Gen 4 biasy maybe, but Porygon, pretty cool B tier, not significant though. Omanyte gets a C tier. Omastar gets a D. I don't like Omastar. No. Kabuto. Kabuto gets also a C. Kabutops gets a B though. I do genuinely believe that that is the better fossil to choose in the first game. I don't care about stats or anything else. Just looks cooler. My bad. Aerodactyl A tier. Mega Aerodactyl B. More rock. Great. Snorlax S tier. If anyone, I don't care where you're from, Snorlax will always be S tier. I feel like Snorlax is one of the least hated Pokemon in the entire game, in my opinion at least. Articuno B. Then we've got, oh, it's also showing the Galarian forms. Don't really like this one. C. I'm just gonna put them here because I'm running out of space. I'm sorry. Zapdos. Zapdos for me goes into B. Oh, A. He is genuinely a better legendary bird than Articuno is. And then they made him land and look stupid. B tier. Moltres is also A tier for me. And this is another S tier Pokemon for me. Galarian Moltres looks very sick. Black and red. Ooh. Amazing. Dratini, C. Dragonair, D. And then Dragonite, B. Not the biggest Dragonite fan, don't hate him. I don't like Mega Dragonite though. Like the wings on it, no. No, not for me. D tier. D tier. My headset just turned off, probably because it's empty. It's fine. Didn't have anything on anyway. It's just for show, I guess. Mewtwo! How fun. A tier. Love Mewtwo. Mega Mewtwo. I don't know why you exist. You're kind of cool though. I don't like the art of Mega Mewtwo. Why? I'm so sorry. It's not a D tier, but like, it's not great. Mew is also going in B for me. And that was generation 1. On to generation 2. And there we have a generation 2. I'm so sorry that I cut it here, but like otherwise you can't just see anything anymore. Okay, first off, we got Chikorita. Chikorita, definitely the one of the worst starters ever. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to put it in D tier, no matter how much it pains me. Chikorita is just not a good starter. I don't care about stats wise, because I know worst the starter Pokemon stats wise out of Gen 2, but like, nah, man. Same thing for. I do think Meganium like at least pulls it back a little bit. Mega Meganium honestly looks sick. It looks much prettier, much more vibrant, more personality. Cyndaquil, adorable. Why did it change B tier and A tier? Okay, well, we fixed it. Don't worry. Quilava, C tier. I just don't like a little Typhlosion. Sick though. A tier. Hisuian Typhlosion. Mwah. S tier. And we've got a little Toaded out. A tier as well. Crocodile D tier. I hate you. Feraligatr B. I don't know why you exist. Mega Feraligatr. If his shell is closed, like the little Toaded it definitely S tier. But it's open most of the time. And that genuinely puts it down to B, which sucks. Sentret. Cool Pokemon B tier. We like the fur walking meme. B tier. Not the best Pokemon. I like him though. Hoot Hoot. A tier. Noctowl B tier. When I first got a Hoot Hoot in my hardcore gameplay, I was like, oh my god, I love him. And then Noctowl came and disappointment. Lediba and Ledian, well, Lediba is D, Ledian is C. I feel like it doesn't make sense. Spinarak C, Ariados C, Crobat S. Crobat, one of the best Pokemon of all time. Mwah. Then we got Lantern and Chinchu. Not really. I feel like these are incredibly forgettable Pokemon. Pichu, made obviously the Pascal was so popular that to make a pre-evo. And it worked. A tier. Better than Raichu. Except for his Alolan form. Told you before. Cleffa, very cute. A tier. A lot of these baby Pokemon I do like. Igglybuff, that's not the case. Togepi is an S tier Pokemon. Togetic is sadly a bit disappointing. Very B tier, not that disappointing. Natu Xatu, I hate Xatu. For some reason, I just don't like the way he looks. I'm so sorry. Mareep, best Pokemon of all time. My personal favorite. Put down in the comments who your favorite Pokemon is. But Mareep is the best Pokemon of all time. If you shuffle the letters, becomes Ampere. Mary had a little lamb. What is a lamb? A sheep. Mareep. I'm just saying, the amount of aura this guy has, insane. He might be a sheep, but to me, he's the GOAT. Same thing. I can't really put Fluffy or just the best evolution line in the entirety of Pokemon. Even Mega Ampharos. Well done, Nintendo. Blossom B tier. Kind of like it. Marill A. Azumarill C. Not a big fan. Sudowoodo A tier. Love that guy. Politoed C tier. It's just the worst one to pick out of Politoed or Politoed. I know he has competitive prowess, but who cares? Hoppip C. Skiploom D. Jumpluff C. I don't like this guy. I don't know a single person who likes him either. Apom B. Sunkern C. Sunflora again. Explorers of Sky. I'm gonna put him in B. I might be forgetting some Pokemon on Explorers of Sky, but don't judge me. Okay, Yanma C. Wooper B. I'm so sorry, Small Ant. Wooper is mid. Paldean Wooper, much better. They actually used his whiskers to make like a skull. Much better art, in my opinion. Quagsire is better than Wooper. I am so sorry to tell you this, man. Espeon B. Umbreon S. Great evolution. I know it's a basic pick, but come on. Murkrow. No, not S. A. Slowking. Worse. Why would you pick Slowking over Slowbro? No clue. Same thing for you. You just look like you need to be lobotomized. Then we go Miss Drevis. B. Unknown. A. I feel like unknown, and especially that you could make like whenever your Pokeball opened in Sinnoh, and then whatever you wanted it to be. That wasn't Sinnoh actually, was it? Was either hard gold or it was platinum, but very cool. Like an wow, Buffet. A tier. Cool Pokemon. Giraffric, C. Never cared. Pineco, C. Fortress, A. Fortress, cool. I like Fortress. Dunsparce, D. No. Gligar, B. Steelix. I thought this guy looked insane as a kid. S tier. I liked Onix and everything that Onix was. Steelix was more. Mega Steelix, cool, but I don't know, man. I would have liked to see something else. I don't have any complaints for the design itself. I think it is really cool and very Steelix-y, but no. Snubble, let's see. D, actually. I hate you. Granbull, D. D's, no. This evolution line never took me. Quillfish is not that bad, but I am putting it in C. Never really surprised me. Scissor, sick. A. Mega Scissor, disappointing. B. Honestly, if they made him into a scissor, I would have been happier. Shuckle, cool Pokemon. B, Heracross, very sick. Boys, honestly, or bois, as it is in France. So he is called Boys. I don't care. Mega Heracross, also very cool. A. And then we got Weavile, Weavile B. You also go and be Hisuian Weavile. Then we've got Teddiursa, very cute. A. Ursaring, also a very cool Pokemon. A. Slugmaballs, C. And Macargo is honestly a D tier Pokemon for me. No. Swinub is A. Piloswine, B. Mamoswine is also one of my favorite Pokemon. I actually used him to beat Sinnoh, so or Cynthia's Garchomp more specifically, because there isn't a much higher bar. Very cool. Corsola, C. Cursula, cooler name, just better in every single way. B. Remoraid, I'm not sure how this supposed to look like a gun. I don't know, they probably shouldn't have made it. But D. Octillery, C. So as many people say Delibird, but when I came to the conclusion his name is not Delibird, but Delivered. It's just, it blew my mind. I was like, this is one of the smartest named Pokemon ever. I never liked him. I never used him. But the name, the Delivered A tier. I'm like, this would have been genuinely a C or D tier Pokemon until I came and wasn't Delibird like he's serving deli meat, but Delivered. Great, even. Mantine C. His evolving method doesn't make sense to me. It just you gotta have a Remoraid in your party and then reach a certain level up. Huh? Skarmory B tier. Honestly, thought this guy would have had Mega Skarmory D. Made him golden like a shiny and then longer nails. Houndoom, cool. Houndoom, even cooler. Mega Houndoom. Oh, so sick. Okay. Kingdra, again. S tier Pokemon. I really like Kingdra. Kingdra is amazing. Fanfi, A. Donphan, C. Why? You made him, he was so cute. Porygon 2, B. He's smooth now. Stantler, or Fat Ass, as me and my little brothers called him, A tier. I love that guy. Smeargle, never cared for him, C. Tyrogue, C. Hitmontop, I think looks much cooler than both Lee, even though he doesn't have the naming than the Lee and the Chan. He is cool. Okay, Smoochum, D. Don't like you. Elekid, B. Magby, B. Miltank, I'll never forget you, Whitney, C. Blissey, B. And I'm just gonna rapid fire it a bit more. We're here at the last few. We've got, and I forget your name. So I know Suicune and Entei, but what is his name? I'm embarrassing myself by not knowing his name. But that says enough. C tier. No. Entei is A, and then Suicune is B. Raikou, thank you. Holy it just came to me. Larvitar, very cool. A. Pupitar, C. Tyranitar back up to A. Pupitar, nah. And then we've got Mega Tyranitar, very sick. Lugia, Ho-Oh. You've knocked it out of the park again. Also, just the animations of like, Hard Gold had such good animations. Okay, And the last but not least, Celebi is a B tier Pokemon for me. I'm gonna reset them and I'll be back for Generation 3. Alright, and we're back. Trico, B. Grovyle, S. Oh, Explorers of Sky, you made me cry. You made me cry. There's not many games that have ever made me cry. If you haven't played it, please play Explorers of Sky. Just please give it a chance. If you've never thought of the Dungeon series before, the Mystery Dungeon series, Sceptile, B. Mega Sceptile, B. Not that cool. Torchic, A. Combustion, C. I like him. I don't like him. Blaziken, A. Very cool. Mega Blaziken, also A. Mudkip, S. Yeah, no, you didn't. You no. Why? You could have been so much better. So much Marsh Tomp. Why? And then you go back into A. There's like it's a good evolution line, but it peaked at Mudkip, which is kind of sad. And I don't understand why you suddenly like. I believe his Pokedex entry says that he's so strong he can smash boulders. That I never assumed Swampert was known for its strong arms. I'm gonna put it to C tier because of that. I'm sorry. Puchena, C. Mightyena, C. Zigzagoon, B. I like that you have your tongue out, but nah. Linoon, D. Galarian Linoon, C. Wurmple, B. I like Wurmple. I believe this is Silcoon. Don't care for you at all. Beautifly though, B. Don't I direct care for Cascoon, but I do like Dustox. I use Dustox as well when I couldn't finish Pearl that I talked about earlier. He was one of the Pokemon that I used and thought was very cool. Also, because he probably just evolved very early. I like that because you saw quick improvement. Lotad, pretty cool. B. Don't like Lombre. D. Ludicolo brought it back though. A tier. What a cool Pokemon. C. And then everyone else, shit, no. Why did Shiftry? Why, buddy? Why? Talo, C. Swallow, D. I like, again, so forgettable. Wingoldo, A. And Pelipper, B. Like these two. Ralts, A. Curlia, B. Gardevoir, A. And since I was disappointed with Mega Gardevoir, B. Surskit, C. Very forgettable. Masquerain, incredibly forgettable. D. Shroomish, pretty cool. Breloom. Oh, I used Breloom when I played. Yeah. This is, yeah. I just love Breloom. Very cool Pokemon. Love Breloom. And I've also now noticed that I have been. Doesn't matter. Okay. Slackoff. C. Vigroff. A. Slacking. B. I like Vigroff. I listen. Slacking is very strong, but Truant just. I don't know, man. I never got around to using him. Ninkata. C. I do like you a lot. I forgot your name though. Got Ninkata. Shedinja, which I think Shedinja is great. I love his uniqueness. God, what are you called? Ninjask. Jesus, thank you. Whismer, C. Loudred, A. Also, Explorers of Sky. Exploud, you go back into C again. No. Makuhita, B. Love you. You go into A. Azumarill. Better version of Meryl. I believe I put Meryl on B. Could be wrong though. We got Nosepass, great. A. Skitty, no. Delcatty, very forgettable. Skitty is the strongest Pokemon in Explorers of Sky, by the way. Or, well, the Mystery Dungeon series. Because of Normalize. Sableye, C. Mega Sableye, D. No, I don't. Why the big gemstone? Mawile, B. Mega Mawile, A. Aeron, B. Laron, C. Aggron, S. The wall. Just Mega Aggron S. The wall, man. The wall. Meditite, A. Medicham, B. Mega Medicham, C. So disappointing in my opinion. Electrike, C. Manectric, B. Mega Manectric, C. I'm not gonna say D, but I just don't like the way he looks. Pluso and minimum, D. The fact that they have the plus and min abilities, like I said, Shedinja, incredibly unique. Pluso and minimum, unique, but Why? Volbeat and Illumise, no. Rosalia, though. A. Gulpin, B. Swallow, C. And we got Carvine, B. Sharpedo, A. Mega Sharpedo, also A. Wilmer, B. Waylord, A. Numo in B. Camrupt in B. And then Mega Camrupt in A. I like the volcano, like the added. I honestly couldn't tell as a kid this was meant to be volcanoes and just having that one volcano. At least I think they're supposed to be sick. Torkoal, same thing with who did I say that for? God, not Slugma, but his evolved form. Macargo. It just I don't know, man. At least he's better than Macargo, but not my personal favorite. Spoink C, even though it's the first person you help out for a quest. Grumpig also C. I like your uniqueness, Spinda. B. Trapinch. B. Vibrava. B. It's one of the few second evolutions that I don't think there was. Flygon. A. Cacnea. C. Cacturn. Honestly, very cursed. Never read his Pokemon Pokedex entry before. Read his Pokedex entry. Very scary. Swablu. A. Altaria. B. Mega Altaria back to A. Very well done. Never really care for Zangoose. I'm so sorry. Seviper. C. Never really care for you either. Lunatone and Solrock. Same thing. Barboach. Think you're pretty cool. Wishcash. No. Corpfish. B. Crawdown. C. Baltoy. A. Claydol. A. Like them. I like them. And I'm so sorry, but no. Creditly, no. Anorith at least is kind of cool, but Creditly, no. No. Feebas. B. Melodic. S. One of Cynthia's Pokemon. Oh, I wanted this as a kid so bad. I'm happy I didn't do that as a kid to myself. I don't feel like I would have survived, but very cool. Love Melodic. Ever since I asked Cynthia, I used her. I wanted to too, but if you don't know how to get her in any of the games, specifically also with the beauty stat in Sinnoh, no, don't do this to yourself. Cast form D. Unique, very forgettable though. And why the titties? Same thing for all cast forms. Why? Just why? Kecleon. B. Sylph Scope. Sick. Shuppet. Very cool. A. Banette. I'm so disappointed. D. Mega Banette. His zippers are open. Yay. C. Duskull. B. Dusclops. C. Disappointed. Tropius. C. I'm so sorry, Pear. Or I don't know your Royal Pear. I'm so sorry. I know this might not be your favorite Pokemon. Chimecho, though. A tier. Mega Chimecho S. I think Mega Chimecho is the definition of a Mega Pokemon that is everything a Mega Pokemon should have been for that form. Chimecho wasn't that popular anymore, but Mega, it's just such a sick concept. Love it. Absol. A. Very cool. I believe this was Mega. Well, this was just Mega Absol, not Mega Absol Y, I believe. Mega Absol Z just looks emo. I don't like the Megas. I think Absol is just better than these two by a margin. Why not? Oh, S tier. Lovely little name. In I believe it's Japanese. It's because Why Not is named Why Not, and Will Buffett is named something as in like that's why not, that's why not, that's why, and it's just a constant like super smart naming technique. And to think that Why Not came after Wobbuffet, sick. Snowrun, like you. B. Glalie. A. I like Glalie. Mega Glalie. C. His mouth opens now and he is Spike here. Wow. Sfeel S tier. Great. Celio Disappointment. Disappointment. Actually, Celio goes into B. At least Walrein kind of brings it back into A. Clamperl B. Hunto and Gorbis C. I also think Gorbis is very cursed. I'm actually putting Hunto in D. I don't like him at all. Relicanth, the perfect life form as Pokemon explains it. D tier. Why think of that Pokedex entry where he is the perfect life form and that's why he hasn't evolved for like God knows how long. Love Disc, C. Forgettable. Bagon, B. Shelgon, C. But then Salamence just brings it into A. So sick. And now we're gonna get a little bit of biasy again. Beldum, S. Metang, A. Metagross, S. Mega Metagross, A. S. Also, some of the sickest shinies in the entire game. Lovely. Regirock. I can't do it, but I love you. Regice or Reggie Ice. This is I hate it. Why is it Regice or is it Reggie Ice? Because I think it's Regice, but like all the other ones are called like something better, like Reggie, and this is Regice, not Reggie Ice, no Regice. No, I'm actually putting you in C for that. You just pissed me off by talking about you. Registeel, better, not great, better. B. At least it's keeping the Reggie alive. Ladi, oh, this is Ladias, is B, and then Ladios, also B, and then the Megas are both also B. I like that they turn purple to like blue and red makes purple, but yeah. Kyogre, A. Or Primal Kyogre, S. Groudon clears Kyogre. I'm just gonna put them above Kyogre just to show that the levels Kyogre is under. Dude, small patch of land versus the entire sea. I'm just sorry. 4 times weakness. What? I didn't hear you. One of them is clearly better than the other. Rayquaza, S tier. Mega Rayquaza, B tier. Or A tier. Your ability pisses me off. I've played Pokerogue. The amount of times I lost to you is not healthy. Jirachi, very cool, A tier. Deoxys, sick, A tier. And any different forms of Deoxys, I don't really care about. It's a cool gimmick, but I honestly feel like base Deoxys would have done better in my opinion. Turtwig, yes, we love Turtwig, S tier. Grotto goes down to B. Torterra, A tier. I love Turtwig. Turtwig, cool. Turtwig, nice. Chimchar, A. Monferno, or S, I mean. Monferno, B. Infernape, also S. Also one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Again, Sinnoh was my first starter. Obviously holds a special place in your heart. Piplup, S. Prinplup, B. And Polion, S. As you can see, I think the second evolutions are all just B tier, and their counterparts, the first and third, are just much better. Much better. I've actually skipped into Gen 4 without thinking about it. Who? We'll just continue with Gen 4. As you can see, I'm a very good YouTuber. Starly, A. Staravia, B. But then Staraptor, man. S tier. Cool Pokemon. I'm very disappointed with Mega Staravia. Why did they give it Defiant as well with close combat? Why? Like, what was the Bidoof S, Bibarel S? They're just the best. Cricket Thought, B. Cricket Tune, Dilla Whoop, S tier. Shinx, S. Luxio, actually one of the second evolutions I don't dislike. B. Luxray, S. I'm very biased. Badoo, B. Roserade, S. Cranidos, A. Ramparados, A. I am extremely biased. Bastiodon and Sheldon as well. A. Very cool. Burmy, B. Burmy, B. Burmy, B. And then the other forms, C, C, C. Muffin, D. Why add Muffin to the evolution line? Combi, pretty sick. B. Like the honey. Vespiquen is actually really cool. A. Pachirisu, A. World's greatest World Championship winner, by the way. Weasel, cool. A. Floatzel, B. When people talk about the Sinnoh 6 and saying like Floatzel has to be in there, you don't know ball. I'm so sorry. I do think their Tentacruel was a better water Pokemon than Floatzel was. I'm sorry, not sorry. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Cherubi, B. Cherim, C. Not the biggest fans. Cherim when he's open, also, why? Shallows, A. A. Gastrodon, S. Probably someone that carried me the most throughout Platinum, alongside another Pokemon in Sinnoh. Ambipom, pretty cool. Nothing to write home about. B. Drifloon. So he plays with kids. But Drifloon kind of cool. I'm sorry. I don't want to say like you get a pass, but like kind of cool. Drifblim also B. Banary, body is cute. Low punny, no. C. Over sexualized. And I never was a fan of low punny either. Mega low punny. Why did they rip her skirt? Just why? Like, or the Joga band. Like, no. C. Miss Magus. I want to put it in S, but it's just A. Otherwise, I'm going to put too much in S, to be honest. Honchkrow, S. Cool Pokemon. Glameow, B. Who's quicker than Rayquaza or like Latios? The fucking fat cat. Amazing. Porugly, you're cool. Chingling. I like Chingling. A tier. Stunky. A tier. Skuntank. A tier. Cool Pokemon. Bronzong. Or Zor. S. And then Bronzong. S. A and S. Sorry, I'm mispronouncing. Bonsley. Very adorable baby Pokemon. I already like Sudowoodo. A tier. Mime Jr. is the best of the Mr. Mime, but it still gets B for me. Happiny, A. Chatot, very cool. That it will also, it had the recording function that if you spoke into it, it would actually like, or use the move where, well, it spoke for you. Cool. Could create a lot of problems though. Spiritomb, such a cool Pokemon. S tier. Gibble, A. Gibai, A. Garchomp, S. Oh, I was jealous. And I never knew where to get her until I got access to the internet when I grew up. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry, Garchomp. And then the Megas. I'm so sorry, but they're both disappointing, in my opinion. Munchlax, S tier. Definitely. Riolu, A tier. Lucario, S. I'm not like the biggest Lucario stan. Again, didn't use him in my playthrough, but I still acknowledge it is an amazing Pokemon. Mega Lucario also stays in S for me, although this one goes into B. I don't like it. Hippopotas, A. Camrupt. That's not Camrupt. That's Hippo down. B. A. Skorupi, S. Drapion, S. Another Pokemon that really carried me through Sinnoh, and a very cool Pokemon to boot, in my opinion. Also, it's my second favorite Pokemon of all time. Krogunk, A. Toxicroak, A. Cool Pokemon. Carnivine, C. Not a big fan. Finneon and Luminia, no. D. Mantine, adorable, but well, Mantike isn't really that. Or well, it's Mantike, but better than Mantine at least. Snover, oh, I'm scrolling when I shouldn't. B. Abomasnow, C. Abominable Snowman, cool naming and all, but I do think the Mega looks sick. Weavile, A. Very cool Pokemon. Magnezone, S. Cool Pokemon. Never used him in my playthroughs until I grew up. Cool. Licky Licky, B. No. And we got Rhyperior. As much as I didn't like Rhydon, etc., I think Rhyperior is pretty cool. B. Tangrowth, nah, doesn't do it for me. B. Electivire, A. Magmortar, B. Electivire is better than Magmortar. Fight me. Togekiss, again, Cynthia Pokemon. Thought it was really sick that Cynthia used the egg Pokemon you could have had that sick Pokemon that flinches you 17 times in a row. Yanmega, also very cool, much better than Yanma. Leafeon, S tier. This is another S tier evolution, in my opinion. Glaceon, B, cool though. Gliscor, A. We got Mamoswine, S. Porygon Z, okay, this is where they started losing the plot. B. Gallade is A. Mega Gallade is A. Probopass, S. I never thought I would say this, but the more I look at this guy, the more I realize he's cool Pokemon. Dusknoir, again, Explorers of Time, play it. Frostlash, A. Mega Frostlash, A. Rotom, I want to give you S, but I'm not going to. A. And then Fan Rotom is B. The fridge is B. You are B. You are B. And the washing machine is A. The washing machine is the better looking one. Actually, the oven one gets a pass as well. Now we have got something that I really hate to admit, but I don't like the legendary trio in Sinnoh. I think they have a really, really, really solid theme, though. One of the better themes out of the legendary trios that there is when you're fighting them. But they're just so disappointing. I did really like Legends Arceus, though. And they got a lot more personality back there, but I'm going to put them all in B. Uxie, Azelf, and then Mesprit. Oh, so disappointing. The music was so good. Dialga S. Oh, old Dialga Palkia S S Heatran S. The Mega Heatran didn't do it for me. B. Regigigas A. Giratina S. One of my favorite Pokemons of all time. Probably like sixth, somewhere around there. Cresselia A. And it's only because Darkrai is an S tier Pokemon for me. Also, like maybe my top 5 favorites. Really cool. Fion B. Manphy A. Mega Darkrai. Honestly, when it's out of its shell, it looks goofy. I'm so disappointed, so I'm gonna put it in B. It's just like I thought he's gonna have the cool. It's disappointing in my opinion. Shaman A. I don't like Shaman Sky. B. Arceus. I mean, alongside with Bidoof, and I'm gonna put it. These are what created Pokemon. Arceus couldn't have done it without Bidoof. I'm just saying. Victini, very cool, A tier. And now I'm finally gonna reset because as you see, this is too many Pokemon. I'll be right back. Getting into Generation 5, this is my little brother's favorite generation, and we also Nuzlocke this together. Where great times. Ah, oh, amazing. Snivy, C. No, no, no. Superiors, no, sir, no, no, no. Tepic, A. Grumpig, C. Ember, B. So disappointing. Mega Ember back up to A. Pretty cool what they did there. Oshawott, S tier. DeWatt, C. Samurott, C. Oh, so disappointing. You had such a beautiful boy. And Hisuian Samurott also gets into C. Although I do think it's a little bit better. Pet Rat, C. Watchok, pretty cool. Honestly, that retaliate with I forgot what her name was, the gym leader, the museum owner. I don't know. For that, he gets a B. The retaliate really took me off guard how much damage he did. Lillipup, A. Herdeer, B. Stoutland, A. Very cool. Use these when I played. I don't know if I played black or white. Very cool. Purloin, C. No. Just why, man? Honestly, Leapart, like, oh. I'm so disappointed there's so many Pokemon in this gen, but they had to make so many new ones. The monkeys are all D tier. I'm just gonna put them in there. The only reason they were there is so you had a counterpart to the gym one. Yeah, no. Muna B. Musharna C. Lovely. Pidove. Probably again the most boring regional birds. No. I do really like Zebstrika and Blitzel though. Although Zebstrika is really, really cool. And here we have got Roggenrola, A, Boldor, C, and then Gigalith into S tier. Gigalith looks so cool. Woobat, A, yeah, you ruined everything. Drillbur, B, Excadrill, S, Mega Excadrill, A. Could have done better with it, to be honest. Audino, C, XP, that's all you're used for. Mega Audino. I kind of forgot you existed. D, Timber, A. Girder, B, and then Conkeldurr also into S for me. Temple, A. Palpitoad, C. Seismitoad, B. Fro, B. Sock, A. Sock is better than Fro. I'm so sorry. I know they stand for different types of, believe martial arts. I could be wrong. Sock is just cooler, man. Swaddle, B. Swadloon, C. Leavenny, C. Venipede, B. Whirlipede, A. I actually really like Whirlipede. This is one of the few second evolutions I'll put above their first or third forms. Scolipede, too. I like that he rolls, man. And Mega Scolipede also goes in A. Cottony, B. Whimsical, C. Petlil, B. Lilligant, B. Hisuian Lilligant, very cool. A. The Basculin forms, they all have different forms. I don't care if they're white, blue, or red striped. No. Sandal, A. Krokorok, B. Crocodile, S. Oh, the third evolutions in this game were so good. Darumaka, A. Ice Darumaka, no. Darmanitan, no. And I don't like the Zen mode or you. I don't know. No. Maractus, D. Incredibly forgettable. Dwebble, Dwebble goes into S and Crustle into A. Dwebble, cool. Scraggy and Scrafty. I don't like Mega Scrafty, but hey, still A tier. Very good. Sigilif, A tier. I thought this was a very cool Pokemon when I first played. Your mask is A, and then I'm not sure what form this is, but it's just worse in every single way. Oh. You have some Pokemon cards called I know I'm gonna say this wrong. Cofragius, something like that. Oh, they look so cool, so menacing. Tortuga, C. No, such a forgettable fossil line. You are actually very cool, although the fetus kind of ruins you. B. Rubbish. A. Garbodor, I'm sorry. B. I do really like Gigantamax Garbodor. The fact that you can see like a van in there, it's an A tier. Zorua S, so cute, so cute. Hisuian Zora S, Zoroark A, Hisuian Zoroark S. Oh man, they knocked it out of the park with the Hisuian Zoroa and Zoroark. It looks so cool. Minchino, one of my viewers' favorite Pokemons, A tier. Chinchino, also A tier. They're non S. I'm sorry, Strayas. I know you might watch this. Gofita, B. Gofarita, C. Gofatel. I might have switched those two up. Shoo, B. Solosis, C. Duosion, C. Reuniclus, C. Not a big fan. Ducklet, A. Swanna, C. Disappointed me on the evolution. Vanillish, A. These are all A tier. I don't care. They're good. The Darelings, even in all their different forms, are a B for me. Saucebuck, though. That's where you actually get better ones. I'm sorry, but you are an A tier. You are an A tier. You are a B tier, and then these that's not spring, that's fall, is C tier. Emolga, B. Carablast, A. Scavalier, S. This guy was sick. This guy was sick. I begged my little brother to trade with me so I could get this guy. I thought Scavalier was sick. Fungus, a B. Among Us, a C. So sorry, I don't care. I even forgot what they're called. Frillish? I'm not sure anymore. Something along those lines. Same thing for Jealous and no. D. No. Joltik. A. Garventula B. I still think it's a really cool evolution line. Ferrothorn and Ferroseed are both an A tier. Clink is an A. Clang is an A. And Cling Clang is also an A. Lovely. I know they're not loved, but I like them. Dynamo, what is this guy? Electric and then Electros. Kind of cool, but Dynamo was the peak. Mega, yeah, that doesn't do much more for me either. Just add more mouths, I guess. Elegum and Beheum. You know what? I'm gonna put them in D tier. They're so forgettable in my opinion. Litwick, A. Lampent, A. Chandelure, S. Mega Chandelure, B. I do think he's sick, but at the same time, eh. Exu, A. Fracture, or well, S. Exu. Fracture, C. Hexorus, also A. I'm so sorry. I know how many Hexorus stands there are out there. When people say, oh yeah, I think Hexorus is so like niche, I don't think he's niche. I think it's a cool Pokemon. He should definitely get better Pokemon cards, but he's not a niche pick as a favorite Pokemon, guys. I'm so sorry. Cupchew, A. Bertic, C. No like Bertic. Cryogonal, D. Shelmet, A. I also like you, although I've forgotten your name. Shelmet, and he turns fast, and the other one turns tanky, but you were pretty cool, just not as cool as Shelmet was or Carablast. Stunfisk, B. I like what they did with Galarian Stunfix. The fact that it's actually a trap now with like a Pokeball that you're trying to pick. Cool, man. Minfu B. Shu C. Drudicon D. Don't like Golett A. Golurk S. I really like the third evolutions. Yeah, just in Unova. Great Mega Golurk S. So cool. Poniard A. Bisharp S. I thought it couldn't get much better than Bisharp until we got King Gambit later on, but we'll talk about that later. Buffalin B. It's kind of like Tyros. It's cool, but like, eh. Rufflet C. Braviary D. In both. I don't like him. Vullaby D. Mandibuzz D. Heatmore actually like because just the Durant Heatmore. That's why I'm both putting him in A. It's nice Pokemon lore. Okay, it's good. Dino A. Swilus A. Hydreigon S. Larvesta S. Volcarona S. The worst legendary trio of all time: Cabellion, Virizion, and Terrakion. No. Same thing for the other ones. Thunderous. So disappointing. I'm just gonna put the other ones back there as well. So disappointing. Such a bad. Two really bad trios in one game is diabolical. Even though it's not a trio anymore for Landorus, etc. Bad. Oh, Reshiram A, Zekrom A, Curum S. Sick. Sick. Oh, they're so sick. Oh, mwah, 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 mwah. Keldeo! Hey, I don't like this. I don't like his form where it actually turns into a sword. Meloetta, A in both forms. Genesect S, very cool. Legendary. And we're off to Generation 6. So we'll be right back. Yay! Chespin, B. Quilladin, D. Chestnut, C. Quilladin looks so silly, man. Mega Chestnut, A. Really like what they did with his design. Fennekin is A. Braixen is B. Delphox is A. Mega Delphox is S. The fact that it fully turned into a witch. Oh, so cool. Froakie, A. Frogadier, C. Greninja, A. It's not an S tier Pokemon. Mega Greninja, B. No. Ash Greninja, A. Cool, but doesn't do it for me. Bono B, C. Diggers B, D. I hate the way you look. Fletchinder, B. B. A. I like Talonflame. Better regional birds line. Pretty cool and all that. And then the same can't be said for God, Spupa, etc. and Vivillon. I'm so sorry. Disappointing. Litleo. A. Pyroar. This is not Pyroar, but B. C. So goofy. Mega Pyroar, so goofy. No. Floette. B. Or that's not Floette, that's Flabebe. Floette A, Floette Eternal. Oh, both the mega. This added so much to the story in ZA. Great. Florges A. Honestly, just keep him in Floette form. Skiddo A. Go B. Here we have got Pancham C. Pangoro C. Not my biggest fan. Furfrou C. Esper A. Goofalo guy. It looks like his brain is empty. Meowstick. Doesn't matter, male, female, or mega. They're B, they're mid. Well, a bit above average. No, actually, I'm putting these two in C tier, and I'll put the mega in B. The mega is honestly pretty well thought of, in my opinion. Doublade A. Or that's not Doublade. God, I'm so stupid. This is Doublade, who is an A. Aegislash is an S. Both forms. I'm honestly surprised they took them separate. Did I just forget? So you've got Aegislash, Doublade, and then... Oh, man. Oh, I've been talking too much about Pokemon. I'm forgetting them. Aegislash, Doublade, Aegislash. Doublade, Aegislash. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Spritzy, D. Aromatisse, D. No. Why? Swirlix, B. That's A. B. Slurpuff, C. Love Inkay, not the biggest fan of Malamar. Malamar Mega is cool though. A tier. You got a bunch of bargain knuckles. C. Mid. Skrelp C. Dragalge B. Mega Dragalge also B. B. Oh, you've got Helioptile C. Tyrunt and Tyrantrum are good fossil Pokemon, just like the ones in Sinnoh. My opinion. You, though, are the worst of the worst. Amaura, no. Sylveon, B tier, pretty cool. And we've got Halucha A, Mega Halucha S. Dedenne A, very cool. It's like the Pikachu didn't work. Dedenne is cool though. Carbink B, Gumi C, Sliggoo C. Oh, this even shows the Hisuian Sliggoo C, C, C. I'm not a fan of Gudra. No. Klefki B. Took me a little getting used to though. I hated this Pokemon at first. I was like, they got lazy. Uh, B and B. Like, oh, so many of these Pokemon are like. Gen 6 is probably my least played generation. It's also when, the games first swapped over to the 3DS, I believe. And I didn't have a 3DS growing up, so I played this one later, but it just never stuck with me. So some of these Pokemon I only know from ZA, because this is one of the. Gen 6 is one of the few games I haven't come around to playing yet. I've played every other mainline game other than Gen 6, so all my knowledge from these Pokemon is mostly from ZA. Apologies in advance. That's why this ranking might be a little bit lower, even though some of these other Pokemon are decently well. Pumpkaboo, Gorgeist, both in C. Bergmite D, Avalok D, D. I don't. I'll give Hisuian Avalok a C just because he looked so big in Legend CA. I thought that was sick. Noibat B, Noivern B, Xerneas A, Yveltal S. Love him. Uh, again, so disappointing. I'm just not a fan of Zygarde. I'm sorry. Bit like above average, but that's what it is. Diancie A though, Mega Diancie. Also an A. Hoopa S. Both Hoopa forms actually. Volcanion is an A. Not that much in S, but I do believe Gen 6 is one of the least strong gens in my opinion. I'll reset them and I'll be back for Gen 7 already. Starting with Gen 7, Rowlet A. Dartrix C, Decidueye B, Dartrix no. Honestly, better version of Decidueye. Hisuian version, Litten A, Terracat A, no. No, no Incineroar, no Intimidate, Parting Shot, Fake Out. No, knockoff. Poplio B, and you go in. Honestly, you go into D. Primarina is A though. I like Primarina. Picky Pack, very weak. Trumbeak as well. Toucan is pretty cool though. B. Young Goose and Gumshoes. C and C. Grubbin. C. Chargerbug. C. I thought this one could never be called 2, but then Vikavolt came around. A. This line surprised me. Very cool. Crabominable. B. Crabominable. B. Mega Crabominable. C. Never was a big fan. Or a Choreo. I like it. That the forms change depending on what flowers they feed on. A. That's why they're all going to be put into A. You've got Rabombi. No, please. Oh, Rabombi. Yeah, that's the only reason I like Rabombi now. That meme is great. Rockruff, adorable. But then Lycanroc, I hate. I don't know what it is with Lycanroc. I hate Lycanroc. I hate it. No. Wishy Washy. C. B. I think Wishy Washy has, a unique thing where becomes from the weakest to a pretty strong poke. Not my favorite though. Marini and Toxapex. Toxapex is S, Marini is A. I like Toxapex, man. I like it. Mudbray A. And then you've got Mudsdale in S. Dealpider, etc. go into B. Arachnoid, same, much like. Fomantis, D. Lurantis is honestly a little better, but I'm not a big fan of Morantis. I don't like the Shinotic Pokemon either. Salazzle is B. You are in C. Stoffel A. Beware A. Very cool line. Honestly, Bound Sweet. I've forgotten entirely about you. Queenly Majesty is an ability, but I don't know your name. That's how bad it is. Yay! Comfey! D. Both the orangutan Pokemon, Passimian and God, what is he? Oranguru. D. Don't like it. Wimpot. A. Galisapot. A. I like how I went from, oh, I'm scared at half HP to it being called emergency exit. So it's like, oh, I'm still scared, but at least I don't look scared. So it's just an emergency exit, you know, it's just smart. Pretty fun. Mega Glycopod, A. At least I believe that is Mega Glycopod. Palisand, C. Dude, honestly, one of the most disturbing fucking Pokedex entries ever. Oh, Sandygast and Palisand. Honestly, like, Sandygast in the bad, but Palisand, please read this Pokedex entry. No. Pyukumuku, B. Pretty cool Pokemon. Nothing significant though. Silvally, C. Hypnol, C. Kiwior, A. Very strong. I like Kiwior. Kamala, B. Nothing to write home about. Turtonator, C. Togedemaru, B. Again, another kind of like Pikachu-esque. At least that's what they're going for. You think, but then they have Mimikyu. Mimikyu is A. Honestly, that scene in the anime where Jesse fixes up the suit or the costume of Mimikyu is great. Also, the most liked Pokemon on the Who's Your Favorite Pokemon? So, very valid. Honestly, Bruxish, D. Y. Drampa, C. Mega Drampa, B. Delmise, C. Jang, I don't. This is one. This is probably the first. What's it called? Names. Pseudo legendaries that I just didn't like. Como, Jangmo never stayed with me. It just never did. I do like the Tapus though. A tier, B tier, the C tier. You're kind of the odd one out, Tapu Bulu. S or A tier, not S. My bad. Cosmog S, Cosmoem A, Solgaleo S in both forms, Lunala A in both forms. And here we've got the Ultra Beasts. I don't know all their names, sorry in advance. B tier, A tier, Formosa A. I do know Buzzwole and Formosa, I just forgot your name. Xurkitree, great. A. Celesteela, B. Like the origami katana. A. Is screaming the anime. Funny Guslord. A. Necrozma. B. And then you've got all the other forms of Necrozma. Lunala still goes in A. Solgaleo still goes in S. And Ultra Necrozma also goes into S. Magearna. A. I just don't care much for the other Magearna forms. I'm so sorry. B. Marshadow. S. In both forms. Claypool, B. Nagando, A. Stakataka S. Greatest Ultra Beast out there. Blacephalon, C. Zeraora, B. Zeraora Mega, B. Just Lucario, but legendary, but disappointing in my opinion. Melton, C. Melmetal, A. It's this one meme. Love it. Where he's like, ooh, kuchi kuchi koo with a feather, and oh, great scene. Never really cared for the Dynamax form though. And that concludes Generation 7. We're on to Generation 8 already, and I'm running out of voice, so I'm gonna be running through them quicker. I'm sorry in advance if your favorites get skipped or not talked about as much as this in the beginning. Okay, starting Generation 8. Rookie is A. C. Rillaboom is A. Or well, B, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say A for Grookey. Rillaboom is sick. Rillaboom actually here has his drum set the entire way for its Gigantamax. Great. Score Bunny reboot. Cinderace, I love football. Won't say any otherwise. Oh, so cool. So cool. Sobble B, and it just gets worse. Inteleon, nah, they're in D for me. I don't care. The sniper one at least is a bit cool in C, so I'll give him a pass there. But no. Squavit and Greedent are into C. Don't care for them greatly. Rookedy, Corvisquire, Corviknight. Some of the best regional birds ever, just like Sinnoh. Great. Love him. B, A, and S because of it. Also, your Gigantamax goes into S. Blipbug, C, Dottler. I don't like these. Blipbug was... Nah, I'll put Blipbug with them, with Dottler and or Beetle. Not a fan. Although his Gigantamax form is an Aether. That's so sick. So sick. Feeble S. Don't like these two, but Feeble is still a C1, I guess. Gossifleur, very forgettable Pokemon. And here you've got God, man, names are starting to penetrate my brain. I'm so ooh. The Gossifleur, and then this one who with Cotton Down slows you down. Forgot his name. C tier. Wooloo B. No, C. You tried to be like Mareep. You can never get Mareep. A double D. I'm sorry. Hop. Chuto B. Again, disappointing. Chuto was cute. You are not cute. No. Yamper A. Yamper Bolton C. Yamper is so cute. Why they have to do him like that? Roly Coly B. Carkle A. Colossal A. Mega Colossal S. Great. Applin C. Flapple D. Don't care. They put him in twice. Appleton D. All in D. Silicobra D. The tornado form, I forgot what you were called. C. This is at least pretty cool. Some of the Gigantamax Pokemon of this generation that were introduced in this generation, those are pretty sick though. I love that you can gobble up Pikachu and Remoraid as well. But Pikachu, A tier. Arrokuda, C. Nah, I'm putting both these in D. I'm not a big fan of the Gen 8 cast. Toxel was pretty cool though. I'll put these in B though. Toxicity, pretty cool, pretty cool. Mega Toxicity is A for me though. Love that guy. Sizzlipede, A. It's not all negative. These are really cool though. I love Sizzlipede, etc. Very cool. Clubbopus. Can you clubbo my puss? Pretty funny, but other than that, B. Same thing. Sad. Sinistra or Sinistea. Nah, man. I'm so sorry. Heterin C. I'm not a big fan. Ibdimp D. I hate Grimmsnarl. Probably one of my most hated Pokemon ever. I don't know why. Obstagoon B. The Berserker also B. So you've got Cursala you had, and then I forgot what you were called Evolver, but I like you. It's Cursala, and then it's God, I forgot. It's fine. Oh, that other one was a Alolan one. Surfetched. I said at the beginning of the video wrong. I'm stupid. People are not going to make it to here. I'm so sorry. Beat there. Mr. Rhyme, the Gofriagers, the stupid version, the Milcery, C. I like Alchemy and the way you can make it look different. Mega Alchemy also in B. And then Phalanx and Mega Phalanx into S. I think Mega Phalanx is one of the best Megas introduced in ZA, or just in general. Mega Phalanx is amazing. What were you called again? Churchin or something? I'm so sorry. D tier, you're forgettable. Snom S, Frostmoth B. Snom is great. Frostmoth E. Stonjourner C. Ice Cube A. B. I mean, both forms, not really a difference for me, but I like his gimmick. Indity C. Both forms. War Pico B. Also both forms. Cufant C. And then you have. Oh god, man, the names. I'm so sorry if I'm forgetting more and more names, but like. This is a lot of talking, okay? And I'm doing it on one go. Sorry. Arctazult, etc. Oh, well, I'll put them in B. I think they're pretty cool. The fact that you can mix and match them. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Big sneeze. Archaludon, A. Mega Archaludon, also A. But that's because Archaludon. Oh. Chef's Kiss. Dreepy, Dracloak. Pretty mid. I do really like. Oh, Dragapult. Jesus, I'm so sorry. A tier. Zacian without anything. B. Zacian Crown. Great. Zamazenta is better than Zacian. I'ma say it right here. Eternatus as like Eternamax Eternatus A. Eternatus looks pretty cool. the hand. Darkest Day is pretty cool. I like the event. I like the music. I really like the alternative third phase music where they go awoo Zation as Amazenta. It's a great song. Other than that, not for me. Kupfu B, Urshifu B. That goes for all your forms. They're all going into B. Um. Ooh, I moved you accidentally. Zarude. Zarude D. I don't like you. You're probably one of the worst legendaries in my opinion. Love Regieleki. Love Regidraco. Also good. Not quite the heights of Regieleki though. I don't care about you were added in to just make competitive miserable. I don't care about any of the Cataracts or Ice Rider, Shadow Rider, whatever. Stupid. Stupid. And here we've got some of probably one of my favorite game. Legends Arceus was great. The regional forms, I'm not going to count them as Gen 9, but I'll put them in here without removing. A for Weirdeer. B for Cleaver. Ursaluna, Blood Moon, and Ursaluna, both S. Basculegion. A. The other Basculegion, the female one. B. Sneasler. S. Overquill. S. Sick name. Enamorous, both suck again like those other ones. And now, onto the final gen, so I can finally be done yapping. Let's just start off Sprigatito, C. D. Actually, I'm not going to give you D. B. Pretty good, but nothing insane. I do really, really not Crocolore or Frikoko necessarily, but Scalador is just sick, man. I used him in my playthrough as well. I loved using Torch Song. I thought the animation was so sick. Quaxley A, and then they just go straight to D. Quickwave, no, D. Lechonk A, great name, but Uncolone, why? Dewpider C, Spidops D. I don't. Spidops has such a sick Pokemon card. The Team Rocket one. Wow, what a sick card. Other than that, it no. The only reason why I kinda like him is that Pokemon card, but in the games itself as a Pokemon, I think it sucks. Nimble D, low kicks D. I'm not a fan. Pomo A tier. I like you guys. Again, Pikachu regens kinda, but sick Pokemons. Very cute too, in my opinion. Mousehold C. I'm so sorry. I'm uncomfortable with this. That one Pixelmon animation where it's like, no, they're all dying, catching each other. That genuinely it makes me be like, oh man, that sucks. Why you do this? Although I must say, that's very nice niches with Population Bomb. Not for me. Not for me. A tier or S tier, A tier. I actually used Duxbun in my Gen 9 playthrough. And I loved it. He was great. I loved him. I thought it was really cool. I thought he was cute and Duxbun. I was like, I'm not sure if I'll keep him I kept him the entire way. I love Duxbun. Here we have got the olive Pokemon. Even with Arboliva. Arboliva was created to get grassy terrain going with Seed Sower. I hate it. Gone. Forgettable. Really forgettable. Nacli is A. God, I forgot your name. A. Nacli and Garganek. Pretty cool. Knucklestack, my bad. Stupid name too, Knucklestack. Shark Cadet S and Armor Rouge A and Cerule or Shark Cadet A and Cerulege and Armor Rouge S. Cool Pokemon. Tedbulb B, Bellybolt A. I like Extramorphosis. Very smart, very cool. Pretty cute too, and especially that these are in his eyes, but like the ones in the middle. Cool. Kilowattrel and I forgot your name. C. Very disappointing. Mabistiff. Arvin, you made me like this Pokemon. Other than that, I don't like you. His Pokedex entry also reads something like he tries to look tough, but instead it looks silly, so everybody laughs at him. That's just bullying. Nah. These two go into D for me, though. Bramble and Brambleghast go into C. I don't think they're... Oh, well, I'm not sure he's called Bramble. I know this guy is called Brambleghast. I'm not sure. Bramblin? My bad. Not a big fan. Toadscool and Toadscrew, very cool, though. Aether, Clav, not a big fan. C. Capsakid. B. Scovillain. A. Mega Scovillain. B. Mega Scovillain is cool with his ability and all, but other than that, Doesn't look better to me than Scovillain. Rapska and Reller D. Terrible. Flittle D. Espafra B. Tinkatink A. A. S. Tinkaton is cool. Wiglet S. Wug Trio A. I like Wiglet, man. It's just such a funny little Pokemon. Bombardier C. Palafin B. And then honestly, Zero to Hero is such a cool concept. Yeah, you'll be A for me, Palafin. And this is not called Palafin. I just Finnetzen. Jesus. I am so sorry if I'm pronouncing so many Pokemon wrong. Please tell me in the comments what your most disturbing one was. Varoom C. D. Not for me. Cyclizer D. Orform, pretty silly, pretty cool though. B. And we've got Glamora and Glimmet C. C. Mega Glimora is an A tier though. God, I forgot your names, but I do like you. You were in ZA, you were pretty cool as well, in my opinion. Flamigo D. This genuinely could have been a Gen 1 Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. Cetodon and Titan, very forgettable in my opinion. C. Same thing for Veluza, although I think that's even a D tier Pokemon. Dondozo is pretty cool with his niche. I do like the sushi Pokemon better than Dondozo though. Just saying, oh, Dondozo is so strong, but he's stupid, so they take advantage of him. Don't understand this mega really. Annihilate S tier. Very cool. Oh, they should have added him earlier. I think that is one of the sickest mega evolutions. Clodsire A. Very cool. Farigarath B. I don't know why they added the triple segment. The Dunsparce. No. D. King Gambit S. Very cool. Not a big fan of... these Paradox Pokemon are gonna screw me over, by the way. I'm not even gonna name half of them. But I do have my opinions. Screamtail C. Oh, what are you called? Tusk? Grey Tusks B. Yeah, I hate you, Brew Bonnet. No. Fluttermane is pretty cool. A. Sliverwing. You ruined Volcarona for me. Sandy Shock's funny name. Other than that, it's a D tier Pokemon for me. Same thing. The Treadmill was also D for me. Again, Deliberate actually got strong. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What is he called though? I'm not sure. Pretty cool. You made him strong though. That's all I know. I love Iron Hands for some reason. Iron Juglus doesn't do it for me. I believe this is just Iron Morph C. You've just ruined Volcarona for me. You've ruined Tyranitar for me. Again, really, really terrible Pseudo. Don't like this Pseudo at all. Not a fan. I do, however, really like the Gimme Ghouls and the Goldango. Very cool. Again, such a terrible legendary. Chenpao is pretty cool. Terrible legendary. Chiyu is really cool. S tier. Roaring Moon. S tier. Iron Valiant. A. Coridon. A. Miraidon. A. Walking Wake. B. Iron Leaves. Bad legendary doesn't make for a good Paradox Pokemon. Same thing for you. No. I do like Sinistcha though. I'm going to put you in B, but I'll put Sinistcha in A. Again, this legendary trio pisses me off. No, I don't like you. I don't like you. And these are the things of ruin. There's 4 of them, by the way. I kind of messed that up. Oh well, don't worry. Don't judge me. Ogerpon, very cool. And I like that your mask changed, but you are added for competitive prowess. And that is about it. Acalidon is cool, and I know he might be added for competitive prowess, but he is cool. Hydrapple S. I think Hydrapple is very cool and is what originally Appleton or Flapple should have maybe been, because that didn't make sense to me. Very cool. A tier. B tier. Again, bad legendary doesn't make into a very good Paradox form. D. Cobalion. D. I don't even think this is Cobalion. I think this is like his Iron form. Terrapagos C. Then the Terrapagos where he goes into a shield A. You never see this one, so I don't have any attachment to it at all. We've already gone on to the last one. Wow. Pecharunt D. Never liked you. Yeah, that was Gen 9. Anyways, guys, that was it for the video of today. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I can't, if you're watching this right now and it's edited poorly, it's because I just hate editing with a burning passion. Sorry for that in advance. Above all, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I pissed you off. I hope you absolutely hated my takes on Pokemon. And I hope you guys have arguments in the comments as to why I'm oh so stupid for not liking your Pokemon. Anyways, I'd much rather have you follow my Twitch than subscribe or like on YouTube, though it will still be appreciated. And maybe I'll catch you in one of my streams. Goodbye, guys. Have a good day.